The absolute best nutrition for tennis players is a starch-based diet. Okay, so I just got my food, and you're probably wondering what is a starch-based diet? Where it's basically where you're eating the vast amount of your calories from starch. And starch is basically pasta, beans, rice, quinoa, bread, and that is historically the food that tennis players have always eaten. And I'll never forget an interview that I heard from Roger Federer. At Indian Wells, for some reason, he had to play a semifinal in the morning at 10 o'clock because he had gotten rained out the day before. And they asked him, Roger, what did you have for breakfast? He won that match. And Roger said, for breakfast, I had pasta. I'm going to show you something super interesting. It's a picture of Novak Djokovic at the Olympics holding a plate of food, and we're going to examine what the greatest player of all time was eating. And guys, for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to eat in the restaurant because they were playing loud music. I'm going to eat in the car, and we're going to examine Novak Djokovic's food in a second. But I got my food at a place called Sweet Greens. This is a place that serves salads. It's kind of like a upscale Chipotle, one of those places. I'm going to show you in a second what I'm eating. But first, let's examine Novak Djokovic's plate at the Olympics. So he has some pasta. Okay, that's a starch. This right here looks like rice. That's a starch. He's got some greens. It looks like this might be another form of starch. I know he's a vegan. This is for sure not meat. I can't really make out exactly what this is. But you can see that the goat is fueling his system with starch. And for you guys that don't know, I've been a plant-based vegan for 11 years. My kings are Dr. Esselstyn and Dr. McDougall, who are proponents of a low-fat, plant-based diet. And it turns out that tennis players have always relied on starch to fuel their bodies. See, tennis is a sport where you have to exert an enormous amount of energy, but also for a long time. So your glycogen levels have to be up. And this is why tennis players eat starch, because starch builds up your glycogen level and gives you a lot of energy for long periods of time.